Hello, everybody. I am back. I've decided I'm just going to work on my temperature blanket today. Let me find getting all set up here. So I haven't been on for a little while, so I've got some catching to do on my temperature blanket. So I've got to. I think the last one I did was yellow. 14th of June, I need to work on. This over a little bit. I'm on both YouTube and TikTok, where you can find me. Just trying to stay cool today. Let's see. The 14th of June was 21 degrees. So that's my next row here. Sorry, I need some water. It's very, very hot. Here today and this weekend. This week has been quite hot. So it's got a little bit difficult doing this big blanket in this heat, but I need to catch up at some point. So we're going to do that. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. If you don't know about temperature blankets, can have a look on my page where I've explained them a few times. So yeah, feel free to join in and have a look at what I'm doing. If anybody else has done any temperature blankets in any other ways, let me know. This is my first one that I've done. So when I'm done with June, I will have finished 6 months worth. So I just do 1 row a day, single crochet in the color, depending on the key that I made for the different degrees of temperature. So I've explained it a lot in previous ones. So just here to see if you want to crochet with me or come and join in. I need to get myself situated here. I have quite a bit to catch up on, so I have to keep leaning forward a little bit because I can't quite see all of the comments, but let me know if I miss your comment or anything. But thank you all for joining. Hi, how are you? And so some of you may know I spent about 3 weeks of June in Texas. So I did a bit of crochet there, but I just didn't have any time to really do any live streaming and all of that. So I started some blankets for my nieces. They picked the colors, so I've been doing those. But I left my temperature blanket here at home, so I've been just trying to catch up on it. But how is everybody in this heat? Everybody trying to keep cool. Let me know where you are and what the temperature is where you are. I've been doing single crochet every row. I think if I would have done a longer stitch, it would have been too long. I think it's going to be quite a big blanket anyway. So, yeah, try to keep it, not get too big. See if we can share out the live, get some people in. I have to do it over there. Sorry, my arm's in the way. Okay, go. Thanks for the likes on the videos. Much appreciated. If you want to know anything about my temperature blanket, let me know. Hi, Emma. How are you? I'm back. Oh, hi, Amy. It must be so early where you are. Oh, just sending your husband off to work. 6:36. Oh my gosh. In the morning. Yeah, it's 11:36 here. How much of the blanket have you got to catch up on? I'm on the 14th of June at the moment. So it's really, oh, just whacked myself in the eye. It's really, really coming along. Look. So once I'll have June. So wait, did I say 14th of July? 14th of June, I'm on. Thanks, Amy. Yeah, it's really coming along. Once I have June done, then I'll be halfway through. So just trying to muddle through it. Poked myself in my eye with my yarn. Uh, what are you up to today, Amy? I haven't really decided what I want to do today. And tomorrow's my birthday. So my husband was like, you can go shopping for some clothes. Um, or I can get you a new video camera for your videos. So I don't know. I'm gonna have a look online, look at some video cameras and um yeah, I don't know. Don't know. My husband's taking me out to dinner tomorrow for my birthday. Kind of an early dinner because it's a Sunday, but yeah, it looks like a really nice place. It's supposed to be a steakhouse. So I'm happy about that. Kind of like a bar and grill steakhouse. Good morning. Yeah, I was in I know everybody's kind of just coming in now, but I was in Texas for 3 weeks ish. And yeah, I just didn't have a whole lot of time to crochet. I did some for my nieces. I did some you might have seen on my, I don't know if I posted them on YouTube, I can't remember. Uh, Posted them on Instagram, definitely, and TikTok, I think, of the cactuses that I made for them. My sister was wanting to do some cactuses, so I've done that. I was trying to teach my sister how to crochet, but I don't think I'm a very good teacher. Yeah, it was really nice. We went to, well, I stayed in my at my sister's house, and some of my family is around there anyway, so we all caught up and hung out, and which was really, really nice. One of my sisters was about 5 hours away, so she came up and spent some time with me, and she dropped her son off, my nephew off with us, and went back home to get some stuff done. And my other sister, the one I was staying with, put him to work on the tractor. And then yeah, she came back, and then my she took my nephew, and then my niece came back up. So her daughter came up and saw us, and we went out, and we went to a place called Grand Slam, and it was like a arcade, bowling, movie theater thing all rolled into one. Laser tag, all that stuff. We did the arcade for a bit with the kids, and then um hi Wendy, how are you? And then we did bowling. Um Gosh, we did so much. I went out with my sister, we got our toenails, got us pedicures, um, got that done, had some sister time, and just running around with the kids. Then gosh, what else did oh my aunt came to visit, and we went to the aquarium and the Rainforest Cafe at the mall in Dallas, and that was really fun. I don't think the kids had ever been to Rainforest Cafe, so they thought it was amazing. You know, when they do the what do you call it, like the thunderstorms in the thing, and all the animals go all crazy. They thought that was the coolest thing. It was really cute. And then I saw my dad, obviously. That's the reason why I went. And we went on the Texas State Railroad, like trains. They were like really old trains. And we did like a beer tasting thing. While we just had a cool little cruise on the train. So that was fun. And then when we got to like the next point, the next station, I guess, we had dinner, watched the sunset, and it was kind of like dinner under the stars sort of thing. And we got back on the train, went back to the original train station, and on that train ride, we had more beer. I stayed with my dad in his RV. He was kind of traveling around, and we got to catch up and talk a lot. And um, yeah, that was nice. Spend some time together. And I went back to my sister's, got myself all packed. It was really, really hot over there. Celsius, it was between 33 and 36 every day. It was like 28 by mid-morning every day. So that's it. Oh, and I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody's comments. Um, so yeah, that was good. Back home now, getting sorted at work and remembering what I do. There's a lot going on at work, so I've been very, very, very busy, and spending a lot of time with my husband since I've been back, because he didn't get to go with me, but um so yeah, I've been doing I'm trying to get my what do you call it when you have jet lag. Oh, jet lag was so bad. I was just I think it was last weekend. I don't even know what day I'm on. I think it was last weekend. I think I slept till about like noon every day because I was so tired. Just needed that rest. Um, but it's very, very hot here today. It's, I think yesterday was probably the hottest day of the year so far. Um, in Celsius, I think it got up to 33. So that was interesting. Because we don't have air conditioning in our houses. I mean, some people, I mean, you could put it in, obviously, but we don't. So I've got the fan blowing, all the windows open. Um, I shouldn't really have that window open because the sun comes in that way, but I need to have some sort of breeze. It's definitely a different kind of heat in England. Yeah. It's, I think it's because my sister in Texas, the one I was staying with, she keeps her house so cold, like super cold. Um, so when you're out in the heat, you can escape it just by going in somewhere, and you only have to deal with the heat for so long. Whereas it's here, there's no escaping it. I mean, unless you want to go to a few shops that are cold, but go into Iceland or something. Walk around Iceland and the freezers. But so yeah, I've kept, obviously I'm doing my temperature blanket just for what it is here where I live. So it won't have things about, Texas in it because I want it to keep it uniform and consistent. So um that's what I'm doing. You can't tell if I'm British, American, or Canadian. Yeah. Okay. So I was born in Texas. I lived in Texas for the first 23 years of my life, 24 years of my life. Moved to England and been here for almost 12, probably about 11 and a half years. So it's actually funny you said that because that like arcadey thing that I went to in Texas, um, we were getting some popcorn, like a big, large popcorn thing, so we can have while we are bowling and whatever. Anyway, I went to the concession stand and I said, "Oh, please, can I have a large popcorn?" And the guy immediately goes, "Are you from the UK?" I was like, "Actually, no, I'm not from the UK, but I do live there." So, all right. So I've just completed one row. That was the 14th of June. Now I'm on the 15th of June, which is still the same color. So I hope I picked a nice part of the UK. Yeah, West Midlands ish. Yeah, the Cotswolds. Can't see your name. Hopi. Where are you from, Hopi? We're not in the West Midlands, nowhere near. Oh, okay. Sorry. I mean, we are, sort of. Sure, we are. But you're like more south than me, aren't you? I, okay, I'm in the Cotswolds, southwest. So where's the West Midlands Safari Park, though? Where's that? I want to go there, actually. West Midlands Safari Park. Oh, around Birmingham area. Well, that's Birmingham is only like 30, 45 minutes from me. So that's West Midlands. So not that far off. Gloucestershire, yeah. Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire. Just gonna I didn't end up using this thing. This is one I bought off the TikTok shop. Um I bought it as like a travel one, but I've used it a few times and it does the trick. The only thing I would change on it is like this bit where you put your phone in and it like contracts out. It's so stiff that my phone gets stuck. I have a big phone, so my phone gets stuck in it and it starts tearing my case apart. And as you know, Emma, I only just bought that case, so I'll make sure I don't tear it up. Last time we were out. Um, but that stand, that one was recommended to me by Cindy, who's on TikTok, and she does painting and crochet, and she's very artsy. And you should check out her page. She's called, let's see, it's called Cindy Get Artsy and We Artsy and Wheezy, or Wheezy and Artsy, something like that. Anyway, she talks about disabilities and art and all this fun stuff. So yeah, check out her page on TikTok. She's really lovely. She recommended that stand for me. I'm running out of yellow. Yep, I've got more. I think I do in that bag. I've got one of each color on my list in one bag, and then all my extras are in another bag. So I'm hoping that I have enough yarn for the entire year. I should do though. And thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. Today I'm on YouTube and TikTok. I only recently found out you could do live on Instagram, but I've not used it before. I don't know how good it is or whether it's worth using, if you guys know anything about that. But I still post all my crochet goodies on Instagram under the name Chock a Wool. Chock a Wool. So check that out as well. If you guys want to see any particular content, let me know. You know, things that you want to learn something new or learn crochet. So I'm not a great teacher, but I will do my best. If you guys want to see anything specific, or if you're having trouble with any patterns and want to know what any advice or want to know how you're meant to be doing something or whatever, let me know. So this is my pretty blanket. You can see it a little bit better on the YouTube, but I don't know if you can see it on the TikTok, but there's the pink in there. So there was a few pinks. Maybe that was the only pink. There's 2 rows of it, but we should be having more of that, and some magenta. We still have yellow, pink, yellow, light pink, magenta, and red. I don't know if we're going to get to the red, but I mean, there's still plenty of time. Oh, thank you. Plenty of time to get to 36 for my red. Just going to move this camera over just a little bit, just because I feel like I'm leaning. Yeah, it's very, very big. And that's almost half of it. So it should fit probably a double bed, maybe. It would have a lot of hangover on a single bed. Yeah. But that looks nice as well. I don't remember how long it was going to be, but I can probably measure the length when I get to the end of June, because end of June will be the 6 month point. And then we can have an idea of what double that would be. A lot of little bits stuck to it. Been sat in my bag for a while. I have done obviously some of the blankets since I've been back. I just haven't on camera. I was just kind of picking it up as and when. Because I think I'm on, what did I say? I was on the 15th. I'm on the 15th of June at the moment. And I hadn't done any June until I got back. Yeah, no, I've done it all on my own. I try to do one row a day. Um, but like I was saying, I didn't crochet it for about a month. So I've got to catch up on a month's worth. Probably a month. Yeah, about a month's worth now, a month and a bit because of July 12th now. And yeah. And what are you working on, Emma? Anything? I saw your dress that you made. Really nice. When was that event you said you were going to wear that? Taking a break over the next week for the air show next Friday. Okay, cool. Yeah, you remember those crop tops I was making? So I almost completed one before I left on holiday, and then I completed it whilst I was on holiday, and because I only had to like sew a few bits together, so sew some ends in. Um, so that one was done, but the lady I was making it for, I was making one for her and her daughter. And I thought they weren't going on their trip till September. They are going on a trip in September, but the trip that they wanted them for was like they're leaving tomorrow. So I had to make another one, and I was like panic crocheting another crop top because I only found out about it on Monday. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. So I was like, it took me 3 nights to finish it, but it was 3 evenings, I should say. Got home from work and just crochet. So took up a lot of time. So I don't want to do videos with it because if I talk and crochet it takes me a lot longer. So I was just kind of trying to get that done. And just get myself sorted while I'm being away. But yeah, I'm liking the way it's coming out. I love all the greens. There's a lot of greens and yellows. The white has kind of stopped now. It is a bit see-through, but that's just the nature of it. I think I'm using a 4.5 millimeter hook with DK weight yarn. And acrylic, it's acrylic yarn. The premium acrylic at Hobbycraft. I went with that because it had a wide range of colors, and they have a 3 for 2 deal on the Women's Institute yarn pretty much all the time. So I went with that. I needed to kind of go with a brand that I knew was going to stick around because I have a whole year to get through, and if I didn't get enough yarn, I need to be able to make sure I get the same colors again. But I think some of these colors were seasonal, so I went ahead and just bought. I think I ended up buying three, at least 3 skein, probably four of each color, 100 grams. Hello, welcome in. Hi, Chelsea, how are you? So yeah, I've not been online for a while because I've just been so busy um with everything. But to try and yeah, I'm good, thank you. But to try and do some more videos, be a bit more consistent with it. Um, I need to kind of get a plan of, if you guys, if there's any content that you would like to see, um, and do that. I'm gonna get my craft room set up, and yeah, hopefully get myself. I've been working doing that soon. I've just got a lot of projects on right now. I've got this one obviously I want to catch up on, but hi BFG, how are you? But I've also got a blanket that I'm working on for my niece. I started it when I was in Texas, but I couldn't finish it. Um, but her sister, she wanted one too, and she picked out her colors, but I didn't want to like rush and finish one of the blankets, and then the sister didn't get one. So I brought the yarn home, and I mean it's hot right now anyway, so it's okay if I finish him when it gets a bit cooler. I could send him out. But then again, like I said before, my sister's house is freezing, so they would use them even in the summer. So yeah, gotta finish those, but I want to catch up on my temperature blanket first because if I get too far behind, it'll just stress me out. It'll just stress me out. And we don't like stress. I'm gonna have to pull out the yellow from some more yellow from a different bag over there in a minute. I'm almost out of this one. I think this is the second row I've done since I've been on, and I'm almost done with it. It's taken me about 35 minutes, I think. I am. I'm just not going to do a co-host at the moment, because only because I'm on YouTube Live as well, and it'll get a bit like I won't be able to pay attention to it. But we could do it next time. My YouTube page was looking sorry for itself, so I wanted to um have some interaction on there for a little while too. Uh, right, so that was that row. Sixteenth is 23 degrees. So I'm gonna need yellow for a little while now. Two more rows. So I better get yeah, and I'm not gonna do a co-host at the moment just because I'm on YouTube as well. And I won't be able to, like, it won't make sense if I do it on my YouTube. Um but we can do it next time. It's just because my YouTube was looking a bit sorry for itself, so I needed to sort that out. What did I say? I was on the 15th? No, I did the 15th. I'm on the 16th now. It's 23 degrees. I don't know if my admins are in today, but oh, hi Chels. Can you get rid of that Elon Reeves Musk person? I don't know why there's people keep putting Elon Musk and, like, really irritating. Anyway, I'm gonna grab some more yellow. I don't think I've got any more in this bag, so I'm gonna get it out of a different bag. Two skeins of it. So get that prepared. Thank you. Myself comfortable again. Still here just listening. Oh, thanks, Amy. I know I keep missing yours recently. I haven't really been doing a lot online. But so I said it was the 16th of June, 23 degrees, and that is yellow again. So there's going to be lots of yellow, I think. Can't remember what I was talking about before. My cat is she's very fluffy, and she's just laying on her back with her belly in the air, with the fan blowing on her. Poor girl. Is it hot where everybody else is? It's been so hot. Can't escape it. Oh, I got I was gonna show you guys. I went to this cool antique store in Texas, and I got these cool scissors. I'll show them on both screens. They're gold. Aren't they cool? I love them. They're so pointy. I didn't risk taking them on the plane. I just put them in my luggage. But the plane ride was good on the way there. On the way back, I just could not sleep. The plane was like hot. With the air blowing on me all the time. Like, left Dallas, burst in like flames. Got on a plane, it wasn't that great. The air blowing on me. And I got to London, it was like just as hot. It's like I can't escape it. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Sorry if I've missed any comments. I am not good at looking up and they go so fast. Like the little bits. Um, so yeah, I've got uh this blanket I'm working on all year. The got red blanket I'm working on for my niece because she loves red. She loves Spider-Man. I don't know. Just a thing. She loves red. And my other niece, she likes pink and purple. So I had her pick out her colors, but she just did pink. She did two different things. So I've got to come up with a blanket for these bad boys. Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo Walmart special. I did like Walmart's yarn. They had some real. I was able to get 100-gram balls of cotton, soft cotton yarn at Walmart for $1 each, plus tax, obviously. But yeah, I was like, what? I'll take all that. Needless to say, my luggage was bursting at the seams. But I didn't go over my weight and I took an extra carry-on. Um, but I made it happen. And I had to get one of those like trolley things when I got to the airport. I was like, I can't carry all this. So much stuff. And presents brought back and I'll see if I can reach the oh, sorry, Lulu, I didn't mean to disturb you. The other blanket that I'm making for my niece. It's about halfway done. It's very red. Yeah. Yeah. I'm holding it kind of widthwise, but it's this way. But that's kind of got a really nice. This is a pattern I just sort of made up. Well, I mean, it's not really, I didn't make it up. It's just I didn't follow a pattern. So this one was an even number of stitches plus one for the chain. And then I did one single crochet, one double crochet, one single crochet, one double crochet, just alternating across. And then on the next row, you single crochet in the double crochet in the single crochet. So you always start with a single crochet. So single, double, single, double, single, double, single, double. Start the next row, single, double, single, double. And yeah, it comes out a cute little pattern. So, and I use the same type of yarn as this one. So this was Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo, 14 ounces, 396 grams, 744 yards, 681 meters. It recommends a 5.5 millimeter hook or a US 9. And this color is Orchard. And this one is called Perfect Pink. Oh, hang on. It's not called Orchard. What is the Orchard? I think that might be the name of that pattern that they got. Petal Pink and Perfect Pink. with either. I think the other one was just red, normal red. So, um, I need to change or add my yarn, my new ball of yarn before this row ends. So if I've missed any comments, because it just loads of things get put on there on TikTok. It's just constant. That's one thing I like about YouTube is that you only see the comments, whereas it'll say this person likes you, or this liked your video, or this person joined, or all of that. So I just take a bit of space up when I'm trying to read. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Having a good day? Just having a nice, relaxed weekend. I might go out shopping for some clothes. Don't know if I really feel like it because it is hot, man. It is hot, hot. I don't know if I really want to be in the car. I do have a convertible, but it's just hot air blowing at you. So just don't know if I want to do that in the heat of the day. Um, plus, I know a lot of women like to go shopping, but I don't. I like to shop. I don't like to clothes shop because I'm very particular about what I like. Probably why all my clothes are outdated. Um, so my husband gave me his card and said, "You can go out shopping if you want to. Go to the store." And like, maybe I might do. I need to look online for some cameras too, video cameras, and yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at for video cameras, but do some research. What time is it? About 12:15. But my yarn is split, but I think that's just the other side of it. What else have I been working on? The crop tops. Oh, you know that blanket that I started? It was the mile a minute blanket. I don't know if you're still here, Emma, but the mile a minute blanket that I started when I was hanging out with you, I've got all the pieces, all the strips, but I haven't put them all together. I didn't have time to do it, and it just kind of got stuffed over there. So I need to finish that one too. Um, so I'll do that. And the two blankets for my nieces. I don't think so. The red blanket that I got with that I was talking about, I'll finish that one. I think it won't take that much longer. I don't know. But the one with the pinks for my niece, I might use a different pattern. I mean, for her sister, my niece. Yeah. Um, I might use a different pattern. I might actually use a pattern. I don't know what I'm gonna do because there's two different pinks. So I want them both to work like where it work out where it looks really nice. And I'm trying to decide if I want to put the border. I think I do. I think I want to put a border on that red one, but I'll just do it in red. Like when I'm close to the end of that skein, I'll just start doing a border around it. Maybe a shell border. I don't know. Might just do single crochet or half double crochet. Or, I could do that reverse single crochet and I think some people call it like the crab stitch. I don't know if you guys used that before, but you literally just crochet backwards. You go into the previous single crochet. It does take a while to do for me because it's hard for me to think about it. But yeah, you go into the previous single crochet and you crochet backwards. And it gives it this kind of harder, more robust edge. I might do that. I might do both. I don't know. We shall see. Hello. But yeah, I don't know what pattern I'll use for the pink one. Maybe I want to keep it somewhat simple so it goes by quickly. Something that is, with that red one, I did single, double, single, 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 double, single, double. Um, that helps me not have to like think a lot about it. Um, so I call it mindless crochet because I could just do it. It's like this. I could just single crochet all day long. I don't really have to think about it and whether I've done this many stitches for this and that many for that and where I am in the pattern, that sort of thing. So I kind of want to do something like that. So maybe I'll just find. I've got a book called Ultimate Crochet Stitch Bible. So I might just find a stitch that looks cool and do that. Some of these are, but thing is that it's in, I just remembered it's in UK terminology, so I have to translate it. But I should be able to. If it's a easy repeat, I don't really have to keep looking at the pattern. Interweave stitch. Ripple stitch. Trinity stitch. I think that is. I don't know. That's not what I was thinking. One single crochet. I'm not going to translate it. One single crochet into second chain from hook. 3 double crochet together or single crochet together. Inserting hook first into same chain as previous to single crochet, then into each of the next 2. Maybe I'll try that one. Trinity stitch. Remember that. Trinity stitch 1. There's another. Mm. Oh, Trinity stitch 1. And then there's Trinity stitch 2, which is the same thing, except you just change colors. So that would work with the 2 different colors that I've got. Maybe. I don't know. Throw some ideas at me. Let's see. Got time to think about it. Um, and I've got another book too somewhere. And it's got, oh, that's a grant, like a, I can't remember what it's called, but it was like different squares that you can do. And it tells you like patterns of squares that, say you could do like 4 different types of squares and they all like go together in a certain pattern. Don't always like doing granny squares because it's all piecing it together, but the best blanket I ever made, I won't be able to show you, but it's on my Instagram. It was dark green, cream, and like a goldy yellow. That was the best blanket I ever did. And that one was big squares put together. That one took a long time. I don't even use it. It's up it's up on like the top of my shelf. I don't let anybody use it. It's just stupid, really. I need to bring it down. It's just I don't want the cats to get their claws in it. Because that would make me sad. I need to do another giveaway actually. I might do I did one in May. So so that was like a spring one. I could do a summer one and then I can do an autumn one. What do you guys think about that? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I think, a lot of you guys were in on the giveaway. Then Amy, you won the smaller prize, but I don't know if you've had a chance to use the tension rings. I've got one, I just don't use it um that much. I do use it sometimes. It depends on what I'm working with. If I'm using like lace, cotton and stuff like that, I'll use it. It keeps it real nice and like tight. Um, or if because on here, I don't know if you can see that, but my finger's got like a crease in it. Yes, I used my stitch counter yesterday and I have tried the rings, but want to try them more. Oh, good. Yeah, I got myself a stitch counter as well, and I've lost it. I think it's just gone under the sofa or something. I'm thinking it would work better for my smaller yarn threads. Yeah, I know. I always have that indent in my finger. I need to use my thing. But yeah, like you said, it does work better for the smaller yarns because it just really keeps that tension there. Whereas this sort of thing, it's just I mean, this is DK weight yarn. It's not that big, but the tension to me, I can do my own sort of tension with my finger good enough. But yeah, definitely the smaller yarns. Right, so there's another row down. That one's yellow. Every time I think of the color yellow, I think of that. I'm probably being silly, but that movie Holes, where they they're made. I can't remember what the story was, but they like misbehave or something, and they have to go to this camp where they dig holes in the heat. And anyway, I'm sure one of the guys was like, "You, oh, it might not even have been that film. You know what? It might have been Back to the Future. Yeah, no, I loved Holes. It might have been Back to the Future actually, when he goes into the Western one and he has to do that shootout, and he goes, uh, calls him like a yellow belly something. I can't remember what it was. I think he was basically saying you're a coward or something. I don't know. Anyway, I always think of yellow, like yellow belly. My first DVD played it so much it wore out. I do love that movie. I haven't seen it in so long though. I don't even know when it came out. All right, so attaching a new yarn ball. I basically just do a tie one end to I don't know how to explain it. There's videos on it. I tie one end just sort of further down the existing yarn, and then I tie the existing yarn end a little bit further down to the new ball yarn end, and then I pull it and use my new fancy scissors that I got and cut the ends off it. I need to watch a good nostalgia movie. Let's see. It's a good. Wait, the wind is blowing. Oh, it's a good movie. Did I do that one? Okay, so my next one is the 17th of June, 24 degrees. Still yellow. It's getting harder to do this because you got to flip the whole blanket over, but it's getting long, big, lots of yellow. It's funny how it went so like the beginning of the year, I was like, man, there's so much blue, there's so much purple. Now there's like nothing. You get all the greens and yellows. We should start seeing some pink in there soon. I need to kick this person out of my life because they're really oh, here we go. Oh, thanks, you did it for me, Charles. Yeah, I don't need moderators in my YouTube because I haven't really picked up um I haven't really picked up that many viewers on it yet. So oh. So I've been on for about an hour. Oh, it wants me to do make sure I'm a person. So I'll do that. Drag the puzzle piece. Yeah, there you go. Been on for about an hour. I think I would do another row. Let me see what my next row is too, so that oh we know this one's going to be yellow. The next one's going to be pink, magenta, and pink. Lots of pinks coming up. We'll see. I'll just see how I go. Yeah, so just thinking what movie do I want to watch? Because my birthday's tomorrow and I get to do whatever. um and going out for a meal tomorrow, which I'm excited about because I do love going out for a meal. I like going to the movies as well. Ooh, maybe I could talk my husband into going to the movies with me. He like, I think we've probably been to like 2 or 3 movies together. That's my like best day out. I would say dinner, movie, and just walking around some shops or a park or something. I don't know. But it is really hot, so I don't know if it's going to be as hot tomorrow. Plus everything kind of closes at 5, 4 or 5 tomorrow. And our meal's at 3. Hmm. I gotta find out what's in the movie theater at the moment. I don't know what movies are out. I haven't been to the cinema in a long time. Doo-doo. Now I got that whole song stuck in my head, Amy. Yo diggity. I did think about getting Disney Plus, but I don't know what is on there that I would like to watch. But because I do like Disney and stuff, but most of the time I watch TV with my husband, and I want to watch stuff that like we would watch together. Um, um, I like new upcoming movies and series. I'm thinking Amazon Prime. We used to have Amazon Prime, but we didn't use that much. We ended up using Netflix, but now we don't have Netflix because we just stopped watching TV so much. So I like it Prime though. We'll see. My cats are really suffering in this heat. I'm suffering in this heat. There's lots of flooding in Texas. I saw didn't happen until I left, but I left there. But when I was there, my sister that lived down more south towards San Antonio, she said they were having a drought and a water ban, and the drought had been really bad. So um, I'm guessing it just started raining a lot, and because the ground was so dry, it couldn't soak in the water fast enough, and it was too hard, I guess. And all the Guadalupe River and lakes and all that stuff just started spilling over, and a lot of people got injured or killed in those floods. All my family seemed to be staying safe, so that's good, but it's not nice to hear people getting caught up in all of that. Some of the videos were showing the floods were just rising so fast. They were when I got to Texas, it was okay. I don't know if it was okay the day I got there. Yeah, it was okay the day I got there. But then I think that evening it started raining. And then the next day it started raining. And it was a lot of rain. Um, but after that it cleared up and we had a few thunderstorms here and there in the evenings, but they were just for an hour tops, really. Just rolled right through. And then the day I left, it was hot, hot. Like I think it was over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like 40, almost 40, 38, 40 Celsius. I think 40 Celsius is 104 degrees Fahrenheit. And yeah, it was very, very hot. But I just it wasn't raining when I got to the airport, but when I got on the plane, the windows were all wet, and we left like she left almost an hour late because they had postponed some of the flights going out until the weather cleared up a little bit. And so then there was by the time we were ready to go, they had to wait for the backlog to die down. But we still landed on time, so that was good. And but yeah, like I do like when it's hot outside, but sometimes it's just too hot. Mm. And I did think about putting a air conditioning, like a portable air conditioner in the house. But the thing is, it doesn't get this hot for very long. Um, and some years it doesn't get this hot at all. So it's almost like not worth getting an air conditioner. I think I'd have to get one of those ones where like the tube goes out the window. Or get a whole like window unit. I don't even think we could do a window unit because our windows open. You can't see really because it's like too white, but this stays closed and this opens, so it opens out. Um, some of our windows open up and down, so there's like a thing. Anyway, weird. There's no screens in the windows either. All the bugs are in the house. That's another thing. And then I forgot how many crazy bugs there are in Texas. All those hornets and the yellow jackets, and oh, I forgot about the June bugs and all the crickets. Yeah. Oh, I got attacked by a rooster too. Is it was silly. But this rooster was, it was beaten out of my hand, and um, I think it was the first day I got there, or the next day I can't remember. And all the chickens and roosters are all great. And then yeah, I was just sat outside on a bench, and this rooster just comes, like, I say flying, and he doesn't fly, but he came like running up to me and just started flailing at me. And I was like, oh, my sister was on the other side of the house, and I was like, help me, help me. And I mean, it's funny now, but I was terrified. And yeah, he got me. I was kicking him. I thought if I kicked him hard enough, he'd stop, but no, he was on a mission. And I think one time I went to go and kick him again, and he just like got his spurs out and just right there on my leg. But he got me right at the base of your, like, foot is like here, ankle here, and it like got like right on the edge of it there, and it just blew. I was like, oh gosh. My sister come like walking over, and the rooster just walks off like, "Eh." I was like, I think we're having rooster for dinner tonight. He did try to attack me again once after that, but I was prepared with a long stick this time. But man, it still hurts. It really does still hurt. There's When you look at it, it's like I won't show my feet on camera, but it's like it just looks like a dot. But when I press it, and that was on like probably, well, it was definitely within the first week of me being there. So it's already been like a month and it still hurts. Darn rooster. His name was Sunshine. Was it Sunshine? Yeah, his name was Sunshine. Yeah, he probably didn't like the cock-a-doodle-dooing I am. That's probably what it was. Maybe just didn't like me near his pin. I didn't realize my nephew left the the gate open so they could free range. And I just sat there and got flying at me. But I will probably get off here in a minute after this row. I think when I started this row, I had been on for about an hour. So I think it takes me about 20 minutes to do a row. So I'll have to calculate 20 minutes times 364 days. And that's how long that's how much time I've spent on the blanket. I do think I'm going to keep the blanket and probably use it on the bed because it can be washed, and yeah, I think it'd be nice. It was a good year to do it, 2025. I need to put a tag on it to show, to say something like, 2025 Cheltenham temperature blanket, something like that. I wonder if they're actually having record-breaking heat because record-breaking heat. I don't know how hot it's ever been. Yeah. I think I will take a break from this because it's been like kind of sat on my lap and it's really too hot. Okay, so let me just mark that row complete. All right, so the next probably one, two, 3, 4 rows is going to be into the pinks and magentas. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't know if I'll do them on camera yet. It depends on when I decide to do them, but yeah, probably the next time you see my blanket, it will look even more different. We've got all those blues and purples, and then we went up to the greens and whites, and then now yellows, and yeah, it's changing, and it's getting really, really cool looking. So stay tuned, and yeah, can't wait to see what it looks like eventually. And yeah, I'll catch you all another time. Thanks for joining, and thanks for all the likes and gifts and everything. Thank you.